My name is Danielle Swanson, and I'm the collections manager at the Tenement Museum. On the evening of May 31st, a sizable piece of ceiling plaster in the parlor of the Gumpert's apartment was lost near an area where a historic decorative scroll was painted. The next morning, architectural conservators from Jablonski Building Conservation assessed the damage and temporarily stabilized the area. After this assessment, it was determined that repairs to the plaster were necessary. Employees from John Tenement Incorporated installed a pipe scaffolding system and platforms in the kitchen and parlor of the Gumpert's apartment. Conservators from Jablonski then installed microjacks in the pipes that are systematically tightened in order to support the plaster ceiling from below and push it slightly back towards the wood lath above. Once complete, restoration carpenter Kevin Groves removed the floorboards from the Levine apartment. Dirt and debris that were resting on the plaster ceiling were carefully removed by conservators, documenting any objects or materials found that should be collected as part of the museum's permanent collection. The plaster is then sprayed with an acrylic resin to help re-harden the surface and allow it to move with future vibrations. Once set, an adhesive material called lug and key is applied between the gaps of the wooden lath, allowing the plaster to re-adhere to its surface. When this process is complete, Kevin Groves will reinstall the floorboards, the scaffolding will be removed, and the curatorial team will reinstall the apartments. Over the last 30 years, the museum has worked with various people who are dedicated to preserving the building as well as telling the stories of the people who live there.